Namaste everyone. Today we are going to start with the endocrine system. Endocrine system is a system which controls the whole ductless glands that secrete chemical messengers called as hormones that circulate within the body via bloodstream. Okay, let's move on to the first question. Which cells of the pancreas secrete insulin? And the first option is the F cells. F cells are nothing but these are the pancreatic polypeptide, and it has a 36 amino acid peptide produced and secreted by PP cells. These PP cells are originally known as F cells. Okay, and the pancreas, which are primarily located in the islets of Langerhans. So the F cells are not the answer. Next, move on to the chief cells. The chief cells are nothing but these are the gastriatic chief cells, primarily known as zymogenic cell or the peptic cell. A cell in the stomach means this chief cell, these are in the stomach, which releases the pepsinogen and the chymosin. So this is also not the right answer. Fine. Let's move on to the alpha cells. Alpha cells are nothing but they secrete glucagon, and these alpha cells functions direct quite opposite to the insulin. Fine. These alpha cells are also not the right answer. Next, move on to the beta cells. Beta cells, these are found in the pancreatic islets or the islet of Langerhans, and these beta cells which secrete the insulin and the myelin, so the beta cells is the right answer. Fine. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, let's move on to the second question. The main hormone released by the corpus luteum is. Okay, let's know first what is this corpus luteum. It is nothing but these are the mass of cells forms in the ovary, and it produce which hormone? I'll tell further. Okay, first option is LH, that is luteinizing hormone. This hormone is produced by GnRH, nothing but gonadotropic releasing hormones. GnRH secretes two hormones, that is LH and FSH. So LH is responsible for the rise in the ovulation and development of corpus luteum. Okay, FSH is nothing but follicle stimulating hormone. It secretes the follicles in female as well as in the male. And the testosterone, this hormone is secreted in the males. And finally, the progesterone, what do we call? This progesterone is responsible from the corpus luteum, means it helps mainly in the pregnancy. So progesterone is the right answer. Corpus luteum, as I said before, these are the mass of cells formed in the ovary and is responsible for the production of progesterone, right? Okay, let's move on to the third question, which is the main hormone produced by the granulosa cells. Okay, first option is the FSH. As I told before, FSH is nothing but follicular stimulating hormone. It is only responsible for the synthesis of follicles in the male as well as in the female. Okay, next option is the testosterone. So this is also not right answer because it produces only in the males. Fine. Next, progesterone. Progesterone, as I told before, it is the pregnancy hormone. So this is also not the right answer. And finally, estrogen, or adult, is that estrogen is nothing but it is a primary female sex hormone. It is responsible for the development and regulation of the female reproductive system and secondary characteristics in the females. So the estrogen is the right answer, whereas I would like to tell these all things also, which is the main hormone produced by granulosa cells. Okay, what are these granulosa cells, right? These are the follicular cells in the somatic cell of the sex cord that is closely associated with the developing female gamete. Female gamete in the sense what? Egg, popularly known as egg, or an oocyte. Fine. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Okay, the anterior pituitary hormone that triggers ovulation is, and the first option is LH. LH is nothing but luteinizing hormone. It is a hormone produced by the gonadotropic cells in the anterior pituitary gland. In females, in an acute rise of LH triggers ovulation and development of corpus luteum. So, this LH is the right answer. Fine. Okay, what is this TH? TH is nothing but thyroid stimulating hormone. This is not the answer. As you know, all progesterone is nothing but this is the pregnancy hormone. Okay, primary oocytes are, and the first option is the haploid. Haploid is nothing but n number of chromosomes, so this is not the right answer. And next, diploid. Okay, diploid is nothing but it is containing two homologous set of chromosomes. Diploid is the right answer. And what is this polyploid? Polyploid is nothing but containing more than two homologous set of chromosomes. So this is also not the right answer. And the aneuploid is nothing but abnormal set of chromosomes, like 45 in the number or 47 in the number, like that, right? Okay, let's move on to the next question. The normal diploid number of human chromosomes is, no, 23 is not the right answer, because you know they're asking here diploid, not haploid. Fine. Next, 22, never be, and 43, definitely not. And finally, the answer means the normal diploid number of human chromosomes is, that is 46. Okay, which is the release of the secondary oocyte from the ovary? First one is the oogenesis. No, it is the differentiation of the ovum into a cell competent to further develop when it is fertilized. So, definitely it is not the answer. And next option is the spermatogenesis. It is nothing but it is a process by which haploid spermatozoa develop from germ cells in the seminiferous tubules of the testes. So definitely it's not the answer. Okay, next, fertilization. Fertilization is nothing but it's an event that occurs when a single sperm enters a mature egg, nothing but formation of the embryo, right? So definitely this is also not the answer. Fine. Next, the ovulation. Ovulation is nothing but refers to the release of an egg during the menstruation in the female. So this is the answer. Ovulation is the answer. Fine. Okay. Sertoli cells produce, the first option is the mucus. Obviously mucus is not an answer because it is secreted by the lining tissues. Okay, and the next option is the androgen binding protein. It is nothing but it is a glycoprotein, or it is also known as beta globulin, produced by the Sertoli cells in the seminiferous tubules of the testes that binds specifically to the testosterone, and this is the right answer. Testosterone definitely not, FSH never be. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Okay, the site of the oogenesis is the first option is the ovary. Ovary is nothing but it is an organ found in the female reproductive. This is the right answer. Next, move on to the ovum. Ovum is nothing but it is an egg cell, and it is the female reproductive cell. Fine. What is this oocyte? Oocyte is a cell in an ovary which may undergo meiotic division to form ovum. And finally, the oviduct, it is nothing but it is the tube through which an ovum or egg passes from an ovary. Okay. The final and the important question is, which is called as the master gland. The master gland is nothing but the major chunk of the endocrine system falls out here. First option is the pituitary. Pituitary is nothing but it is a small pea-sized structure. It is found in the infundibulum attached to the hypothalamus, right? So this pituitary controls the whole endocrine system. So pituitary is nothing but it is the master gland. Fine. And next option is the hypothalamus. Hypothalamus is nothing but it is near the pituitary gland, and its functions are it regulates the body temperature. And the third option is nothing but the pineal gland. It controls the circadian rhythms, or also known as the sleep patterns. Okay, the next part of the endocrine system will come in my next video. If you like my video, do subscribe and click the bell icon for further videos, and don't forget to like my video, and thank you.